Chef. You go, Chef.
Thank you. Oh God, my heart's pounding. Yeah, I'll keep the shoes on this time. It's my feet tall. First of all, I just need to say, how well every superhero's done to get up here and, try and explain a bit about what this has meant to them. But I just need to let anybody in the room know who's not yet or doesn't yet know they're a superhero and hasn't done the BC course, is we're all just like you. My heart is pounding out my chest right now, and as I was sitting up there I was thinking, what have you done? Why have you agreed to speak again, you nutter? So we're all the same, there's anything different about me. It's just the passion that we have about this stuff makes us get up here, regardless so that I'm looking at all of you feeling petrified. But a fast-forwarded version of my story is, grew up kind of first grandchild, was loved to bits, was told I was a princess, had a great life for 5 years, went to school and realised, oh shit, you're not a princess, and you better get real and better realise that the world doesn't revolve around you. I was like, what? So basically, fast forward is, didn't really do well at school, hated the whole conforming, the adults treating you, not with respect. Didn't do very well at school, so I thought it would be a good idea to get into performing arts, where they basically tell you everything you're not good at and reinforce the big script that you already have. So somehow, I, like Sheridan, got into drama school to do my masters, after obviously doing my degree, etc. But again, just felt that was a fluke. I've still got reasons why I thought I got into my masters. I've still got reasons how I thought, I'm still not good enough, even though I've done this. Still felt ugly all my life, been bullied all my life, just felt not enough. The usual, you all know it, I don't need to say it, because I'm sure your script says the exact same thing. And that's what's actually quite hilarious about is we all kind of have this kind of ego with the script, like, nah, my script's the worst, and if you know about the script, that is, and you think you're the kind of only one, no way anybody else has ever felt this bad, no way anybody ever understands how it is to feel fat like this, no way anybody ever understands what it's like to feel dumb like I do, or feel that they're going to get caught out, like how have they managed to, get their masters or whatever, or don't find me out. And the pathetic thing is, we're all the exact same, nobody's original, it only says the same, 10 things to us or something over and over and over again. We're all the same. And how amazing is that, to know that? If only you were taught that in schools, taught that as a kid. I've realised this week that I've done the coaching course, which you can also do if you've done BC, and I've realised this week that I'm going to coach teenagers and young adults. Because I just think, I've watched so many amazing superheroes get up here today and say, I'm like you, I've had shit in my life, but BC's made this amazing for me. And I just think, how good would it be if we don't need to let them have all that shit time in their life? If we could kind of do a bit of prevention instead of damage control. And my lip's quivering here because I get so emotional about it. And I'll try not to cry because I understand you're probably struggling to understand me as it is. So if I cry, then it's just inaudible. But what I said last time I was up here was, when I was 15, I lost one of my best friends to the script, basically. And so the other day, it was 10 years since we'd lost my friend to the script, basically, because she committed suicide. And I just thought, you get juiced. You get the injustice in it, and injustice is a big part of my script, that it's not fair. And I just thought, no, we can't allow this to happen anymore. The superheroes that have already done it, and yours even being here in this room, we have a massive responsibility. Because I said to the guys, I did the one-day course on Friday, and I said to the guys, you don't even get how big this is. You don't get how amazing this is. This is like better than creating the wheel, because what could be better than a system for your life to help the human beings? Rich has got a great quote that says, we turn up the most advanced species in this planet and say we're not enough. You know, this is it, doesn't get any better than us. So, you know, we need to stop listening to that script, stop judging ourselves, and, you know, share it, get it out there, stop this epidemic. People killing themselves and harming themselves or just beating themselves here. You know, we have a responsibility to get that out there. And, you know, I'm not going to let it go. I said the last time I was up here, it's quite easy for me to go back to Glasgow and just play small again. I come here and I'm all, oh, superhero, everything's great, and then I kind of go back to Glasgow, how are you? Fine. And don't pass it on, you know, and I'm not going to do that anymore. And I know that, you know, it's hard for me to stand up here as well. It's hard for me to share this because I sometimes get the script of, oh, you're plugging your mum's course, you know? And I sometimes wish, you know, she wasn't my mum because every time somebody's struggling, there's not a thing that anybody can come to me with that I don't know, that even me now that I know about this, but that I don't know that they can solve. Imagine that as a tool. It sounds right up your own backside to be able to say my mum can fix anything, but it is, and sometimes it gets embarrassing. I don't want to seem like I'm up here saying, oh, please go book on my mum's course, because, you know, it's whether you think you deserve it or not. 2 minutes, cool. I could just talk forever. Yeah, it really is. And so I'm not saying, oh, please come and be here or whatever, but, you know, just, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to the people around you. You know, for me to be able to give this to my gran and her script and my dad and his script is just outstanding. And I know, you know, it's not pocket change to be able to do the course, but, and some people say, you know, they'll not be able to afford it or whatever, but what we always say is, can't afford not to. So, thank you.